Harvard, Navy, and Cornell. And Columbia coming into the event with the top seed. The crews now gaining their points. So lightweight men cannot weigh more than 160 pounds, and the average weight in the entire boat cannot exceed 155 pounds. So these guys will have the weigh-ins far behind them at this point. But they will have had to weigh in this morning. Again, this is the second varsity lightweight 8, with Columbia coming in with the top seed, Princeton with the second seed, which is the same, in fact, for the lightweight varsity 8, with Columbia holding the top seed and Princeton with the second seed. We should certainly see an exciting grand final that's about to get started in just about 30 seconds. And they're polling the crews. At attention. And these crews are off. This is the start of the second varsity lightweight 8 grand final with Princeton, Columbia, Yale, Harvard, Navy, and Cornell. And a clean start for all 6 of these crews. And certainly an aggressive start from Columbia. Even a couple hundred meters away from where I'm standing, can certainly see that. But a pretty tightly packed field now, just shy of 250 in. And the Princeton Tigers with a nice start as well. Beautiful shot here as these crews come by. But Princeton and Columbia absolutely pushing their bow balls out. It's Princeton over Columbia, at least by a seat, maybe 2. And Princeton now gaining water over Columbia. It's Princeton who will be first to cross into the 500-meter down, keeping an eye on Columbia as well, and then a very tightly packed field just behind them. But we'll hand it over to Fred. He's got the best seat in the house. Fred, what do you see from the water?
Then Cornell on the inside is third, followed by Navy maybe in fourth. Then Harvard and Yale. Yale maybe a little bit up on Harvard, but Navy definitely in fourth. Not much to separate here so far. The Tigers being the aggressor so far. 36 strokes a minute, very comfortable. But Cornell's making a press on the other side. Cornell's trying to come up and challenge Columbia. Navy's trying to go with them. Navy's in fourth, about 5 seats back of Cornell. Then it's Yale and Harvard locked in a battle. Tied for that last 5-6 spot. Now Columbia has taken the lead from Princeton. Columbia, 2 seats up on the Tigers. Coming up to the 1,000. Who's got the juice? Who's going to press the legs down? Columbia's taking a monster move right here. Monster. 4 seats now, 3 seats over Princeton. I wonder if Cornell notices. Cornell in bronze. Navy 4th. Harvard 5th. Yale 6th. Columbia looking inspired here. Just put the hammer down and took a half a length on the Tigers. But don't count out the Big Red on the inside. The Big Red up at 38 are ahead of Princeton now. Cornell has moved into silver. Cornell trying to take a press and catch Columbia sleeping. Columbia just noticed it and is taking another move. 7:50 in. It's nothing but 10 here for this grand final of the JV lightweights. Cornell is trying hard, but Columbia looks slick. Still a 36.5 for Columbia. Good ratio, good pop. As they pass through the 500-meter mark to go, they've got almost a length on Cornell and Princeton. Cornell still up on Princeton. And I think Cornell has more gears to shift up. Cornell clearly in second. Cornell trying to charge. Now or never. Princeton just can't keep up with Cornell. So it's Columbia all by themselves out front. Cornell in second. Princeton third. With 250 meters to go. The Big Red doing everything they can. But it's going to be Columbia's day. Can Princeton sit up and catch Cornell? Navy 4, Harvard 5, Yale 6. Over to Linda.
Lead on the rest of the field, and we have Princeton in second place, but with Cornell charging here. And then we're looking at Navy in fourth place, Yale in fifth place, and Harvard in sixth place. And now Cornell has a few feet ahead of our friends from Princeton. It is definitely Columbia in first. Columbia taking the gold medal in the second varsity lightweight 8. Columbia, Cornell, Princeton, Navy, Yale, and Harvard. That's the order of finish, unofficial finish in the grand final for the second varsity lightweight 8. Columbia with the gold medal. Next up, third level finals for the second heavyweight 8s.